Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, share me with a friend and on social media. Today we're looking at the Nooie Doorbell Cam. This is the IPC300. That's right, the IPC300 by Nooie. We're going to hook this puppy up. We're going to see how it works. So don't touch that dial. Stay right here as we check out the Nooie Doorbell Cam. Okay, people, now it's time for another edition of What's in the Box. What's in the box? Nooie Cam Doorbell, wireless doorbell plus base station with Chime. Works with Alexa and Google Assistant. Rechargeable long life battery. Custom motion detection alerts. Cloud or card, your choice. IP65 waterproof. 2.4 and 5.G connectivity. 5G. 2K resolution with superior night vision, two-way audio, live view, voice control, and easy installation. This is the model IPC300 Nooie Cam Doorbell. Let's open the box. Cue the music, Phil. Instruction manual. We have a template. We have an information card. We got eyes on you. You are welcome. Another information card. And then let's see, we have a plate. We have another plate. Base station. And then we have USB-C type. A little bag of goodies. Looks like an RF cord. A battery. And the cam itself. Information card, stickers. It's a 15-degree wall mount right here. Standard wall mount. Here is our doorbell receiver. Here is our doorbell itself. There is the battery pack that goes with the doorbell. Charges up with Type-C. Here's the Type-C wire. This right here does appear to go into here. Alright. And then we have the doorbell itself. Let's remove this sticker here. Nooie always has really good design of their products. You can see plastic body. Looks like we have our sensors, our camera, a button, a speaker on the bottom. Battery will fit in just like so. And then you can mount it to the 15-degree, which will then give you a little bit of a nudge away from the door or towards the door, depending on how you mount that. And a flat and flush mount. Alright, and then the Chime portion. This is well designed too. It has nice little fabric. The button on the front where the Nooie sign is. Looks like possibly an SD card right here. And it plugs straight into the wall. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to hook this puppy up and see how the Nooie Doorbell Cam works. Alright, so we have the Nooie Doorbell Cam all unboxed and we've got the battery all charged up. So now we're going to try to install it into the Nooie application. One of the first things we're going to do is put the SD card in. Now the SD card for the Nooie Cam. Alright, so the Nooie Cam's SD card actually goes into the Chime, not the doorbell itself. And it goes in the SD slot like this. So here's the front. And then you're going to put the SD card in like that and then just click it in. So next up, we have the fully charged battery. The fully charged battery will go into the Nooie Doorbell. So you'll notice that there's contact points right here. There's also like a rubberized piece here, rubberized piece here. And then you have the fully charged doorbell, which charges with a USB-C, right there, type C, on the battery itself. And then you go and just slide it into the unit like that, and there you go. So now that we got those two things done, we need to get the Nooie app started up. So let's do that right now. All right, so from here, we're gonna find our Nooie Cam, our Nooie application, and then we're gonna hit plus, and we're gonna add a camera, and we're gonna plug the doorbell in to a power supply. And on the front of the doorbell right now, there is a blue light coming through behind the Nooie symbol. From here, we're going to select the Nooie Doorbell. Make sure the battery is fully charged. We already did that. Plug in the base. Make sure you have a blue light and it's flashing. It's not flashing for us right now. There's no flash. It's just a solid blue light. So not flashing. Hey, we started flashing. And it's been successfully reset. So there we go. So now we are going to LED blue flashing. And then we're going to go in and put our information, and we're going to hit next. And then we're going to go to connect. And we're going to find the Nooie right here. Here's our Nooie. And it's now connecting our phone application to the Nooie base station. So we're going to go back to the Nooie Cam. And it says we should be about 3 feet away. The LED should go blue. It should be blinking twice per second. LED status 1 means, wow, that goes fast. It's connected. Add a device. Next, insert battery. Press reset button once. So we have a reset button here. We're going to press it once. And we have our little guy here. And we're looking for a steady. Insert your battery, press the reset button once, click next. When your doorbell LED turns steady white, we're flashing blue right now on our LED. Here we are flashing blue. Reset, ready to pair with the base station, flashing blue, successfully paired when the base station, when it turns white. Okay. Nope. Did it ring? Didn't ring. If your doorbell and base station are not flashing blue, press reset on once and enter pairing mode. So we press reset. We're flashing blue. Perfect. And the app just reacted. All right, so continue. Your doorbell base have been successfully connected. Now it is time to install the doorbell. And we're going to say we've installed our doorbell. And we're going to say the name for the doorbell is doorbell, and we're going to hit save. And it looks like we have an updated version that needs to go into place. It's going to upgrade in about 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to go through the update process with the doorbell, and then we're going to go through the installation process. All right, so we're going to open the Nooie application and go through the different features of the Nooie Doorbell. Now it says go live, and there we go. So we have a viewpoint of the doorbell as it's sitting here right now, and that's very cool. So let's take a look inside the application. So right off the bat, you will notice that there is, it's currently set to 2K, but you can go to HD, which then should crispen up the picture for us a little bit better. And you can zoom in by pinching and expanding. So that's there. You can also hit record and then stop the recording, and it should save the recorded image or video to the device. You can hit a picture, that saves it to the device. You can set off an alarm. You can speak through it. It looks like you have to hold it down. All right. You can listen through it. You can expand it, the screenshot. There you go. You can shrink it back down. And now in the nut, we have general. So we have the name, doorbell. The battery is at 97%. The model number. The doorbell software, the base station software, synchronized time, doorbell ID, base station ID, and IP. All right. Then in there we have audio video. So doorbell sound, chimes and ringtones, ringtone volume, quick responses, video, auto night vision, and anti-flicker. And then from in here we can have quick responses. Quick responses are what it's going to say. It can say, I will be right there, or please leave a package. Those are the two defaults. You can record a message. You can record, looks like, up to 3 custom messages. Right there. So then we're going to go into PR motion detection. In motion detection, we can set up our sensitivity. We have sensitivity up to 20 feet. Standard sensitivity is 10 feet or 3 feet for low sensitivity. We're going to choose low sensitivity because of the fact that it is within a margin for us. You can do a schedule to turn the camera, the doorbell cam on and off. And human shape detection, so it's going to detect if it's a human. We have that turned on. And detection zone, that means you can zone the area that you want it to detect in the application. Since we don't have it set up, we're not going to do that. Then from there you can share the device with other individuals as long as they have the application on their phone. Then we can look at our storage. We have a 32 gigabytes SD card, and that's where we're going to store our information. And then we can look at the view playback, and it's playing back the motions that I did, and those listed up in little video clips. This is a really nice way of viewing it. Instead of using that little line that goes across and you're trying to move it back and forth this way, you're just paging up. That's cool. And then each one of them will play. I really like that. That is a very good setup for playback of videos for when the alarm has been chimed and or recorded. That's cool. And it gives you the time and the seconds of the activity. So that's very awesome. All right, so now we're going to hook it up outside. That's what we're going to do. This is where my original doorbell was, my original wired-in doorbell. Being my house is stucco, every time you try to install something in it, it seems to want to fall apart. So I decided to make a wood plate, paint it the same color as the house, and then glue it to the house using a super heavy-duty outdoor glue. And then from here we can put on one of the brackets. So we're going to start with the angled bracket so we can see how that hooks up. Now I'm going to mount it upside down. It looks like it wants to be mounted so it angles that way, but I would like to capture a little bit more this way of people approaching. I should be able to just wood screw this in. All right, so that mount is on there tightly. And then we have our doorbell right here. And it should be as easy as clipping it to the on and then putting it on. There we go. All right, so by putting the % angle on it, I capture in my camera right here. Perfect. So that's exactly perfect, right underneath my other camera. And then they can come up here and I still can see someone fiddling with the door. Everything looks good. I kind of like that angle. So as of right now, I'm going to go with the 15%er because it moves it to the right angle while still capturing the door and the doorknob itself. So here's the doorknob. Everything works fine. Perfect. And then if they hit the doorbell, all right, so now you got to see the Nooie Doorbell Cam in action. That's the IPC300. Installation of it is super easy because there's no wiring. You can use your Wi-Fi for the Chime, and then it connects over to the doorbell. Super easy. The Chime plugs directly into the wall, and that's also where the SD card lives. So it records to the Chime. There you go. There's a lot of different little features about this doorbell cam. It sends you the notification, you click it, and then it gives you the choice to either answer it or reject it. Let me think. You can change the chime on it. It changes the chime on the base unit, but not the doorbell itself. The doorbell always has the same ring, but you can change the base unit inside your home. And the 15% bracket is really kind of cool because it just angles it enough that I can catch a little bit more of the people coming up and still capture my doorbell. So if you're interested in the Nooie Doorbell camera, I put a link below where you can find it, along with all the specs and details. This is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, share me with a friend and on social media, and I will see you soon. See you soon. See you soon. This is the Nooie Doorbell. Yeah, can't see.
Nice to see you.
All right, so now we're looking at my ass.